And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Breaking the law. It's The Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Okerson, who just got pulled over in an Uber. Jay's on his way to work and he gets pulled over in an Uber. Here is the story.
Good black Uber driver.
It was
African, I think.
Oh, dude, that's hilarious.
There is a whole faction of police called the TLC Police.
Oh, they're stopping black drivers,
qualifying their job. They're angry that they're not allowed to be real cops.
I have a Middle Eastern driver, and it was because Christine's dressed like Blood In, Blood Out.
Yeah, fucking little puppet.
What do you want, stupid? I'll fucking cut your face, cop.
A little loco?
Yeah, little loco.
We see that you have little loco in the back
Excuse
seat.
me, can I speak to Sleepy over here by the squad car?
Hey, sad girl. I'm a boy.
Yeah. Hey, sad girl. No, I'm a man.
I'm a boy.
I'm a boy.
Breaking the law.
So what happened? Because this is, by the way, this is also a Lost Tapes. In fact, this is such a Lost Tapes. Jay just recorded his Netflix Vegas, so welcome back.
So lost is ridiculous.
So lost. It's so lost. I'm in Europe right now.
It went so sick great.
So sick awesome.
It went so sick great. We got an Uber. First of all, it's just coming off a day that, people hear about this a couple weeks ago, but just it's been this weekend was long.
Yeah, you did
the Rock on the Range, Terminator Timelines.
But before that you did a full weekend on the road.
Right to Rock on the Range. But just the way I worked, again, I was never planning, didn't know it was going to be. I've probably covered this already, but just the flights I got were unnecessary. It turns out the guy that was opening for me, did I tell you this?
No.
The guy that was opening for me, Dr. Grins, also on Rock on the Range, also the same night as me. Could have just drove with him and slept like a couple hours.
Yeah.
Instead, had to go to the airport at 4 a.m.
Where was Rock on the Range?
Columbus, Ohio, which is only about a 20-minute flight from Grand Rapids. However, there's no such flight as Grand Rapids to Columbus, Ohio, so I had to go to Chicago.
To Columbus.
Layover to Columbus. Ugh. Got to the hotel. I mean, without exaggeration, by the time I laid down in the hotel and just was like, let me close my eyes for an hour, Christine was knocking on the door. She was there, which was fine. We had to start moving. Getting ready, doing the festival. That ended last night. Got back to the hotel reasonably, actually, about 12:30.
Not bad.
Got out your flight to get right out, but had to go to the airport at 4:40 in the morning.
Jesus, yeah.
So right back out, flight, got home, did sleep for 2 hours at home, and so we get in this Uber. It's one of those ones too where when you're looking at it, that's the problem when you get to watch them on the map of Uber, and you get furious, like seeing what they do wrong, or missing the turns, or all that kind of shit.
You're like, why are you going that way? Where I live in Queens, if you miss taking a left, on 31st Street coming off of Grand Central, you have to go straight down past the bridge and come back around. I've canceled on dudes that have missed that because I'm like, nah.
I know it's
I'm not waiting for you to go down to 21st Street and come back all the way up. Fuck that, you're done.
This guy, I believe, was African. He was very black, the kind of black where his eyes almost looked yellow. That kind of black.
Yeah. The jaundice. Why is that a thing that certain African dudes have jaundice eyes? I just love to drink so much. It gets caught up with me.
I told you, that's my favorite thing.
I am hammered.
My favorite thing from high school when the guy shit on Carl.
Oh yeah, where he said
he goes, my name's Carl. I'm black as shit and I have big yellow eyes.
I'm black as shit. But is that a thing? Is it just because I remember a couple dudes I worked with at a restaurant that were African and they had like yellow eyes.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've seen white dudes with yellow eyes, but they have fucking cirrhosis. That was my dad.
I've seen one because of yellow eyes too. In Sin City.
That'd be great
in fictitious works of fiction. I've seen it.
Oh, Yellow Bastard. That'd have been great if my dad, when he had cirrhosis, just started doing an African accent. He goes, "I am wasting away in front of you, my son. I will die, and you will live on."
Also, let's not forget the bad guy from Superman 4: The Quest for Peace.
Yes.
Also, rocking yellow eyes.
Oh, rocking yellow eyes, and he was like a sexy blonde Superman. bless you, little Sleepy.
You know what? We have a guest coming in later that we could probably break down that character with. I never even thought about that. Like the worst character in superhero movies.
He's just hunky Superman.
That was the best. I mean, it's a shame Dolph Lundgren wasn't around yet. I guess
that's what they wanted.
That would have been.
I bet they were like, Dolph's busy. They're like, we got a guy.
We got a guy.
Can you bring him up, Christine? The guy who played... Are you bringing up royal wedding photos? I'm going to peg this coffee at you.
No. Yeah, no, she's saying...
some black people have yellow-tinted eyes because of the heavy concentration of melanin present in their sclera.
They're so black, their eyes are turning black? Is that what you're saying?
Are you saying your guys' black spilled out like when you're trying to fry an egg and your yolk, your blackness is your yolk that's spilled out?
The yolks hit the whites?
They go, well, this one's going to be scramby eggs. Melanin.
Well, it looks like we're making a scramble. I was going for omelet.
Melanin. Additionally, many people in Africa that live in poverty tend to have higher than average issues with their livers, causing a buildup of old red blood cells. Okay, so that's what it is. This is known as cirrhosis. Well, as Gary calls it, black belt in karate.
Your dad had African eyes?
Yeah, my dad went, I've drank the rum into Africa.
Gonna take some time to take a shit and call a chick.
Yeah, rip up a letter from my daughter. Dude, I really love the fact if my dad would have been that funny just to do an African impression the second he got jaundice. He goes, my son, let me tell you, your mother is a rhinoceros.
He's just, son, I bless the rains in Africa.
Come here, give me a kiss on my cheek. Do I smell like rum?
Take it. Dolezal.
Dolezal could get it. Some pictures, Dolezal, you're like, all right, what's up?
I'd give her the biz. Black Lou, that was the ultimate sign off right there. Black Lou, he'll call her black all day.
Oh, dude, that's so great. He
Suck
goes,
my dick, you black bitch.
He goes, she's in the bathroom. She goes,
get aggressive with her.
She's in the bathroom, and Black Lou goes, get back to bed, you Nubian queen. She's all, oh, I love when you talk to me like that.
She's like, you're cute. He's like, Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, dude.
Alaikum salam.
I'll tell you this, man. I think like Black Lou is the hot girl whisperer in Sirius. Like,
he's good.
I said he's like, he's not good. He's the best.
Oh yeah, I grew up near Overbrook High School, and I'm going to tell you,
this guy's good. This guy's got the stuff.
He's got the stuff.
You got the stuff,
baby.
But we have to, because there's a smoking hot girl that works at Sirius.
Oh wait, we're jumping subjects.
Oh no, that's fine. I just wanted to say she's really hot, and I keep stressing to Black Lou.
Is it not the camp counselor,
Julene? Listen, she's got a jacked fitness instructor boyfriend. I'm done with that.
This new one's single.
That's what Black Lou, he's done his dossier.
We should step away from this because I promise you on the live show tonight, we've talked about this because the person we have coming in, I think when we have Ralph Sutton, then we're going to talk about dating.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, we talked about this. Fun. You guys heard it talk about it a couple of weeks ago. It was right when I got my laser eyes. What do you guys want to know?
Right before he met his new girlfriend that he's currently with.
Oh, yeah. You guys know. She tells all the great stories.
She's super funny. One thing's for sure, she's really funny. And she's aware she's white.
Yeah.
Which is the other thing you're always looking for in a woman who knows she's white. So our African Uber driver, when I'm looking at him on the map, he's coming in. It's so slow, but I know 4th Street around my house.
Yeah, it's also, there's a police station there.
There's just a lot going on. There's a lot of traffic in that little thing to circle the block.
Yeah.
And he had to do that, so he's moving slow. Then when he gets on our block, with nothing impeding his path in any way, we realize this guy really just is not in a rush. Then I look down on his rating. Not good.
What was it?
4.4 something.
Yikes. That's a tough one. A lot of drivers out there, if you're below a 4.7, I don't really trust you.
That's true because driver, you tend to not even rank half the time unless it's bad.
I throw 5 if I got there.
If I look, I throw 5.
Yeah, if I look, I got 5. And if I like the guy, I had a good conversation on the way to do my checkup for my eye surgery. I had to go back the next day, and I took an Uber, and I never talk to the drivers because you're always like,
it's either see the world, so you had to use your other senses.
I go, sir, are you there? What is your name? What is your name, driver? No, but
Can I feel your face to see if I trust you?
Oh, you're Dominican. I thought you were Puerto Rican from your accent. But we had an awesome conversation. Ernesto, the entire talk, we're friends now. We've got a podcast.
It's going pretty great.
We're about 6 episodes in, and we're really finding our stride. No, but I tipped him, and I never tip. And I was like, oh, yeah, dude, I fucking like that dude. Because he was like kind of telling me, just about his life. And good dude, had a daughter. And like we were just talking about shit. And I was like, hey, man.
I already hate him.
It was a natural conversation, though. It wasn't a bully.
If you could have looked at your phone, you would have hated he was doing this.
No. I liked it.
You would have hated it if you could have looked at your phone.
I was looking at my phone by then.
But you couldn't really look at your phone.
I couldn't
you couldn't really sink into anything.
Listen, if I could have, I would have.
No.
Listen, there's a lot of Uber drivers.
Ernesto, I don't mean to be a dick, bro, but please.
Earbud out. I go, I'm listening to the Lord Huron album.
Yeah, please.
This is good sad driving music. Could you give me a second?
I was listening to that album all weekend.
Yeah.
It's funny. I didn't know that. I'm not fully sold yet on the whole album because I wish all of it sounded more
like Vide Noir.
That Vide Noir song though is fucking.
I'll tell you what.
Pure Black Void. That's the way, every time he says that, like the music
Pure
gets,
Black Void.
Yeah, but like the whole music kicks in heavier. It's an amazing song. We're getting too far away.
Back from the Edge, but I'm telling you, this is how it grew on me because I liked Lost in Time and Space, and I just was listening to that, and slowly I bred into other. And there were songs I didn't like Ancient Names Part 1. I was like, man, what is this? Then I was just stoned, and I had my headphones on. I was like, oh, I fucking love this song.
Yeah, it's really good. They're really.
But
good.
anyways, back to what I was saying. Ernesto got a tip. So
our guy coming down the street super slow. So right before we go into the thing, I go, we have to. This guy's got a bad rating. So I go, this guy's got a bad rating. I was like, all right, fuck it, we just got to go. We get in the car, nothing in front of us, light's green.
Yeah.
And we go, sir. Christine's like, sir, could you try to catch this light, please? Like, please try to catch the light.
We're running late to work.
Yeah, because we're just like,
you got that running late energy too. Where you're like, hey, buddy, we're kind of in a rush right now.
We're in a rush, yeah. So we're like, catch the light. He goes, oh yes, okay. And he starts like fidgeting with the air conditioner, and we go, no, sir, the light, please. He's like, yes. And he starts doing something to the radio. We're like, that's great. Sir, please, can you drive and catch the light? He's like, oh, yeah. And then he goes, he catches the light.
You are impatient like a cheetah who has not eaten.
Every time.
You are my big white buffalo.
Any intersection, this guy completely almost stops.
You know that
green light or anything, he just almost stops.
Both of my children are in the army now, and they are only 10 years old. Do you want me to drive faster now? Is this a problem for you?
How about now?
How about now, you piece of shit? You white piece of dog shit? And he goes, oh, no, I will drive very fast. Because I'm not going to... You're the one going to get pulled over?
Just a real-ass African Uber driver?
Hey,
motherfucker.
If I wanted your opinion, I would put on an Eagles jersey, and I would sit next to you and go, what is your opinion? Shut the fuck up.
I see why this guy's a 4'6".
Like it's an African guy goes, I would put on an Eagles jersey from 1984.
Yeah. I have a Super Bowl winning champion from 1981.
When they play the Raiders, 83?
80, yeah. A 1980 Super Bowl champion Eagles hat.
I have a Ron Jaworski 1980 Eagles jersey that I just got last week.
So you're trying to give him the
throwback? No, co-star. So we get in the car. It's going very slow, but we're making it. We're getting there. There was just no traffic really today. Too bad. So
it's Monday.
We cruised up, and we turn on the 49th Street as per usual. Make that left-hand turn, and you hear a cop be like, "Pull over, whatever."
Oh, over the intercom.
Yeah,
they don't even squawk the sirens at you.
Yeah, I don't even know. I didn't think he was talking to us. And then our guy pulls over, and we're like, "Oh shit, it is like for us." These cops come over. First of all, this is gross to me. I didn't even know this was a thing. Do you know there's a whole faction of cops that's just... These guys were TLC cops, Taxi Limousine Commission cops.
Okay.
They're just for taxis.
I thought they were T-Ball's left eye chili.
Look at heroin's kicking in on Jacob. Hell yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Jake?
What's up, Noddles? I've slept 4 hours in the past 72 hours.
He goes,
pull it together.
He goes, wait, hold on.
He's like, this story's a real snoozer.
He goes,
just getting really into this.
Hey, if you got to fall asleep on a plane, why don't you just talk to yourself, boredom?
Hey, Witsky, can you crank the Inner Circle? I never realized how much I like this song.
My medication. What did I tell you?
He goes, oh no, here it is. You know, I didn't realize
every word of it.
Inner Circle really bangs on the steel drums on this.
Yeah, Rowdy Naughty Piper.
Yeah, he goes.
So they pull him over, taxi limousine guys, and there's hang on, you're getting lost.
Who is that though?
Is that Gina Savage? It is Gina Savage.
Really?
Yeah, look.
Good for her. All right, so you give TLC cops.
What do you want to talk about today, dude?
I'm all over the place.
I give up. This story. I'm so over this story.
No, my vision's all over the place.
Your new eyes are just seeing the world for the first time. When everything goes, dude, there's seams on those baseballs in there. Holy shit!
You know, there's logos on every single one of those baseballs.
Fucking seams in those baseballs.
Yeah. All right, now I'm focused. I'll look down. I'll play it by ear.
Well, you just nod off.
Yeah.
just want to take a couple's nap with Jacob?
No, why are you talking about it? I'm not napping. I'm fucking seeing everything. I'm aware. I'm the opposite of Jacob. I'm hyper aware.
I know for you to listen, you're going to have to close your eyes and find the Zen place.
I got there. It is.
Go. I'm open. I'm open to listening now.
It's all my superpowers are kicking in at once. I need to focus.
TLC cops come over and they couldn't be cuntier. They did say to me and Christine, like, we're going to try to not hold you guys up as much as possible.
What did he get pulled over for?
So they're not even saying that right away. They're just asking him for his license and his registration. This guy's like fumphering around trying to find it.
Did you notice? Because sometimes I've been pulled over once in a cab and I knew it was going to happen. Because the guy fucking launched through a red light and it was like, whoop! And it was in a yellow cab and I was like, I knew we were going to catch that.
Yeah,
There's no reason this guy should have got pulled over. It didn't make any sense at all. I've been pulled over in a cab once only, and it was because the guy, I felt bad on that one because the guy picked me up on the wrong side of the street. You should have picked me up.
Wait, you can get...
Yeah, if you stop like in the wrong place.
Because I do that sometimes. I'll step in front of like the left turn lane to get a cab. If I'm coming up first, right where you guys live.
Exactly what I'm talking. That's exactly what happened to me.
Okay, I've done that.
And you're still going to go straight.
Yeah.
Like get back into the main road.
Yeah.
I think he did that, and you're not allowed to do that. So, but whatever. But that was a cop that pulled him over at least.
Yeah.
You know,
NYPD.
going through a traffic violation. The guy did. These guys pull him over. They're asking for all this stuff. They finally get it. They're saying they're not going to hold us up. This guy goes, and they ask him before they take his information, before they go back to their car to run his information he's going to do. He goes, you know why I pulled you over, right? And the guy's like, no. He goes, you don't know why I pulled you over. He goes, why don't you take a guess, huh? Why don't you take a guess? Like real dicks. Like, why don't you take a guess? And he goes, it is illegal for the TLC, anyone who works for the TLC or the TLC license to have it be on the phone. He's like, you're on your phone, man. And he's like, I'm not on my phone. I'm not on my phone. And they go, you got the Bluetooth in, man. It's illegal. You can't even have it in. It's attached to your phone. He's like, I'm not on the phone. And we're even going like, he wasn't like on his phone.
Yeah, and the amount of drivers that are totally on their phone constantly. And
I've
this
seen
guy
crazy
wasn't even
shit.
talking.
I've seen dudes FaceTiming.
I don't know if anybody wants to go back and hit the 15-second back button.
No, here Christine.
Here Christine got so sassy-headed that she just clanked her jaw right into the microphone.
We didn't want to tell you guys this, but Christine's an 18th Ram. She's like, she has conflict.
She goes, this cop came up to me.
She goes, he challenges me, so you know.
I said, officer, look, I don't want any problem with you. I just want to talk to you about.
I just want to give you a Scottish kiss on the cheek. What's that called? A headbutt? Is that called the Scottish kiss?
It should be.
It's called the Glasgow kiss, I think.
Glasgow kiss headbutt.
Oh, like yes, I didn't tell you I'm a little bit Scottish.
Yeah, and the amount of drivers that are totally on their phone constantly.
By the way, that's such a condescending cunt move to do. Be like, guess. You want to guess why? That's like when a girlfriend's mad at you and she goes, I'm mad at you. Guess. Guess why? And you go, then I'm going to cut your head, leg, and limbs off and fucking Scott Peterson you.
Dude, it was that dick and this fat, stupid TLC cop, I guess, couldn't make the cut to be an actual cop.
Oh, yeah.
He drops the registration, and then as he goes over, like he fat guys over to it, the wind blows it from. So now he's got to like. I mean, their power is so gross.
Did he try to stomp on it?
He did stomp on it, but not just that. He also just runs into traffic and stops all traffic.
This is police business.
Because I'm grabbing this fucking thing, and it's just like,
sorry, I'm a sheriff.
Every move is a fucking dick move. This stupid fat cop and his partner.
Excuse me, paperwork, police paperwork.
Then the guy's like, I wasn't on my phone, and we're sort of supporting that. And then he goes, we're gonna run your information. We'll be right back. And they come back, and they go, all right. It's like out of the gates. The guy's not saying anything. He goes, all right, listen. He goes, so I'm going to tell you what's going on, okay? He goes, can you shut your mouth and listen? Can we do that? And it was like...
The driver did get out and go talk to the cops at their car, but he was just really reiterating,
I wasn't on my phone at all. He's like, I wasn't on my phone. I just have it in my ear, which is like, by the way, exactly what that was built for.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's designed for is to be in your phone on the road. So... the guy comes over and he's like maybe he goes just shut your mouth and listen. Can we do that? And he goes, and this is another thing with cops, dude. They're so bitchy and they take out whatever their red tape shit is on you.
White ladies, we should just have cops that are just white ladies.
Yeah,
that bitchy and mean. Like, do you know why I'm mad at you? Yes. I get pulled over and they go, hi, my name's Denise, and you gave me a mean look when you drove by.
I like traffic stops to go, goes, do you know why I pulled you over?
No, why?
You're like, no, I don't know. Goes, You don't know.
That's funny.
Okay, well, maybe think about it.
Then
Then you can tell me.
They make you sit there in awkward silence, and you go, I'm sorry, are you mad at me? No. You go, okay, because I'm driving to work, and I kind of need to go. Are you sure you're not mad at me? It's just funny that you go fast. You're going 65 and a 40, and I kind of caught you, and you're going to lie about it to my face, and you go, I need to go to work. No, it's just, I don't know, it's my fault, because I just let you drive that fast. I guess I'm just I'm a doormat, and you can just drive that fast.
It's silly fine.
And then you leave emotionally damaged from getting pulled over. You go, maybe I should be a better guy.
Yeah, dude, that was the bitchy tone of his thing when he came back and just came. He goes, you can go to court. He goes, you're going to get a summons in the mail. He goes, and you can go to court and argue. If you think you didn't do anything wrong, you can go to court and argue that. He goes, and you'll talk to a judge. No, I know. And he goes, and by the way, he goes, if you go to court, the judge will probably let you off. The judges always release these summons here because they're for you, man. They sure as hell ain't for us. Those judges ain't for us. And it's the whole legal system is for you to protect you guys first and foremost.
The cop at one point, he turned to us and he's like, I hate this job sometimes. I'm like, don't say that to civilians.
He goes, do you think I like busting?
So I hate this job. Someone's like, no, you had a blast pulling this guy.
This is the entire reason your job exists.
The TLC Commission Police. I mean, how fast, gun or not, how fast, if they were fucking with me, I'd be like, how about you go fucking suck my dick?
Well, I just found this article.
Limousine
hey, how about you go chase some waterfalls? I'm sorry. I've had a long day, and you just happen to be a TLC.
He goes, look, I mean, I could tell that you're an asshole, but what about your friends?
Illegal, yeah. He goes, sorry. When I got hired for this job, they said they wanted no scrubs. Oh, dude, Michael
goes, look, you're a good driver. You're crazy, sexy, cool.
Oh, surprised you didn't pull me over for the red light special. Michael Keaton does that perfect in The Other Guys when he keeps quoting TLC songs in The Other Guys, and they're like, that's waterfalls, and he goes, what? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Anyways, let's get out there and bust those pervs. I think that's the funniest Michael Keaton is in any movie. Is The Other Guys.
I gotta watch it.
He's so funny, and that's a great rewatch because you think it's funny the first time you watch it, and then you watch it it's like Step Brothers.
Yeah,
you watch it more and more, and you're like, fuck, that's funny.
But, so they let us go. Ultimately, they let him go, but they gave him a summons. He's going to get fucked, and
then he has to describe it to the judge.
A little white hippopotamus pulled me over. He was mad I was in his pond. A pink hippo does not like when you are in his pond.
They go, I'm sorry, are you calling Officer Mazzilli a pink hippo?
Yes. Yes, pink and soft, like a baby hippo.
Chicago.
Yeah, I watched that yesterday. It was on. Yeah, When Nature Calls. It's a great
you never knew what it looked like before.
Yeah.
With their laser eyes, everything's new.
I'm like, Jim Carrey was in that one, too.
He was handsome. Jim Carrey was handsome. I thought he was a small Puerto Rican guy.
Yeah.
They have the TLC officers, they have no tasers, no guns, nothing. And apparently, in Brooklyn, in the boroughs, forever, they've had gypsy cabs. Yeah. Now there's the green borough cabs, but gypsy cabs have existed forever. And
first person that ripped me off when I moved to New York City was a gypsy cab.
Just hey, I'll give you a ride.
Oh, landed at LaGuardia, was meeting I knew nothing about New York City, I had to go to Hoboken to live on a couch.
A piece of hay hang out of your mouth. You Welcome to the Jungle video in the beginning.
Where you are? I go,
you're at LaGuardia, baby. You need a ride.
And then my response goes, I'm going to Madison Square Garden.
Don't fuck with me.
I just want to let you know I'm from Colorado and I'm capable of mass violence. But he gave me a ride to fucking Madison Square Garden from LaGuardia for $60. I was like, I got fucked.
LaGuardia,
that's a $40 ride.
I don't know. It's $40 LaGuardia in a yellow cab, LaGuardia to my house. Yeah, it'll be further, so that's not crazy off.
Yeah,
but
sure. Also, this is also 12 years ago.
That's a big difference.
I had a gypsy cab help me move 3 times in my first year living here. He helped me move once. He happened to be the driver, and then I got his card, and he just helped me move to 3 different apartments.
That's hilarious. You go, this is my buddy. This is Vince. He drives a gypsy cab. I go, how'd you guys meet? He goes, I moved her.
Yeah, he goes, help them move. Hello, Christine. Good morning, Christine.
It's me, Vincenzo.
I noticed your new place doesn't have any chair rails, and the wiring's bad,
I
and
want
the
to let you
ceiling
know,
fan.
I take care of my own car. It's a Cadillac. It's
I change all the spark plugs,
it's a DeVille.
the gear shifter,
I got a nice carpet in the back. I put a nice on the dash. There's,
catalytic converter.
I mean, there's
Doors to
a,
lighting, plumbing, doors, windows.
I put in a
This is the type of
toilet.
guy
I put
you
a
get.
toilet in this thing.
Good morning, Julia. And she had big boobs. Really is.
She has big boobs.
I tried to explain to my uncle.
Julia,
Yeah,
wanted
that-
to say hi.
Good morning, Julia.
Good morning, Julia. This is a fight now. People are fighting back against them because they don't have weapons. Listen, I'll tell you what. You don't have a weapon, man. Maybe don't be such a cunt. I mean, these guys were unnecessarily dicks.
Yeah, they were.
I don't understand that opening thing. If no one's being violent or aggressive, just going like, "Oh, you don't know why I pulled you over, huh? Huh, smart ass?"
Yeah, that's
like
like
that's the vibe that came in with, and you're like, "Why is this? I don't understand why this is."
That's a guy that's carrying around shit. He's carrying around a lot of shit, and he's angry that he's got
Hey,
a
they'd
fucking...
make the actual police
He's
force.
he's a no-gun cop.
They wouldn't
Yeah.
give him a fucking gun. Yeah,
That's why he's walking around, and you know what's funny is when you see that you go, huh, I guess this is the reason they didn't give you a gun, huh? Wait, how long will management roll the dice before one of us is fatally stabbed because we are unarmed and essentially unprotected? So the TLC cops have tried to get weapons.
disband them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Disband
I also,
them all together. It's a waste of
or-
fucking time. There was no need for it. That
Not
guy
because
did.
it's money for the city.
Samurai swords.
Yeah,
Make them the samurai of the NYPD.
I like it.
I also don't get that law at all because the fact of the matter is it's like driving laws need to change with the times. Everybody has a cell phone and those earpieces were originally made to make that safer.
Did you hear
So
that?
If you say that they're not allowed to have those, then you just have a bunch of drivers looking at their phone and fumbling around and you're actually making things less safe for people.
I've seen cab drivers that have straight up been like, yo, dude, get off your phone. This is fucking ridiculous. And they're like, what? And I'm like, dude, I'm fucking watching you text as you drive and you're missing shit. And they're like, well, okay, well, I'll drive. I've gotten out of cars before.
I'd say what I never say anything about, but I do hate the yellow cabs are the ones who do it more than anybody too. Is just like in a phone conversation on speakerphone. Like,
Yeah, well, they feed the sound through their actual like speakers in the car.
Yeah, you're like,
it's like
no,
let them
no,
wear their
no,
fucking earpiece,
Yeah,
man.
no. Yeah, you got to be like that shit ain't happening.
But-
it's funny, man, because the thing that I used to be really like vocal about was when I'd get in a cab and they would do the fucking gas then brake, like the. I go, hey man, heads up, you keep doing that gas brake thing, I'm gonna fucking throw up in your back seat. And immediately they're like, don't throw up. I'm like, then don't drive. And then magically they fucking nail it when you say something. Then
if
they're
you keep driving so slow, I'm gonna shit in your back seat. Just keep giving things
Hey,
you're gonna
buddy,
do to them.
if you don't get there in 6 minutes,
I'm gonna snot rocket your
I'm
window.
gonna poop all over the seat. You go, hey buddy, you slam your phone with a countdown on it. You go, that's how long you got, and I shit all over this place.
I'm gonna rip logs right
Yeah.
in this fucking bench seat.
You're gonna hope it's logs. 'Cause when I'm done with this, it's just gonna be Splat City.
But I don't know, man. Like I hate the subway, so I've been cabs so much of my New York City tenure.
Yeah.
And I really just like I don't have many very good experiences at all.
With cab drivers.
Yeah, I've just like I mean, I've had like they're either nothing or whatever. But I don't.
Do you take Uber now more than you used to take? I mean, because I take yellow cabs probably more than Ubers.
I still do yellow cabs. I think more than Uber. I definitely do yellow.
If you live in
cabs
New York
more.
City, it's just so fucking convenient if you need to go somewhere fast. And it's like, I'm living that backpack/train life.
Well, also you're in Astoria. I'm in the city, so yellow cab's a little bit easier too. But sometimes when it's to come to work, I always do Uber because I don't feel like figuring out like
You don't want the stress.
paying. I don't like paying at the end. Like I like that you can just jump out.
Oh, I was going to say.
So at Uber, if I am, not even I'm running late. If it just gets trafficy, like when we're getting close to here, we're in Rockefeller Center pretty much. But if it gets trafficy getting close to here, I could jump out. Like I just go, I'm good here, and I just get out and like walk 2 blocks.
my stress is more finding the cab because I'm in Astoria. So it's like, I don't know if I'll be able to find a cab. So you're like, fuck it, I'll just order an Uber because then I know it's a car that'll be right out front.
Yeah.
That's for me the comfort. Whereas opposed to like, I've tried to catch cabs before Uber. There's been times where I've been going to the airport and been like, I'm fucked. I can't find any cabs out on my street.
Have you ever hooked up in a cab before?
I fingered a girl in a cab.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if
I caught a beach when I was drinking.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I was more experimental. I was more shirt unbuttoned.
I don't think I have, like, good cab stories.
You've never hooked up in a cab at all?
How about you, DJ Lou? You know, I bet has good fucking cab stories. Your brother is so hilarious. Will, like, he followed me on Instagram, so I follow him, and every week it's just like it's like a thin neck Lou, like with a girl, just some like pretty girl. It's like kicking it all night,
dude. I love it.
Slanging drinks down or whatever. There's a cool ass band coming through tonight, named whatever. He goes, come party with us, and he just looks so pleasant and happy always. I just picture Lou's at home, just like carving something into his thigh.
Oh, I was gonna say Lou's 3 seats down, elbows up on the bar with a beer going.
Goddamn son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's always got like a pretty blonde girl, and he's like, "This is Alyssa. We're gonna be hanging out all week."
Christine had full-blown sex in a cab, which is impressive.
What?
I couldn't figure it out. By the way, she says with a guy who was bigger than me, and I just can't even guess how that's possible.
I also it's like it was almost a bit of contention for us telling the story, because when Jay asked if I'd hooked up in cabs, I was like, I mean, of course. And then he was like, well, what do you do? And I'm like, I don't really like remember, because this was all when I was hammered.
Yeah.
So I think I climbed on top of him and we fucked for a minute awkwardly.
Yeah.
But like it's not like a vivid memory.
Do you know what sucks about having a girlfriend with things like this? Like, I don't give a shit about that story at all. What I hate is like when she tells a story, even now, going, which was not meant to bring this up to have a contention on it.
Yeah.
But even now, she's like, it's like, I think maybe I climbed up on her for a second. When she told the story before with like, and then cars were pulling up next to us, and like that was kind of weird. And then the cab driver, then the cab driver said, "Stop fucking in my cab," and stuff. And now she's like, yeah, I don't know, maybe I
slipped, fell. I don't know. Somehow we were drunk. We were wrestling.
The amount of drunk fuck stories I've had to go over with Jay, where like it sounds, it's like I'm bullshitting or I'm lying, and then some of it I'm like, I don't know, I was in a blackout and I don't really remember.
No, but that's legitimately an answer. When you were like, it's like, took 4 dicks that same night. All 4 guys just had their way with me. And then next time you're like, remember those 4 guys fucked you? And she goes, no, I think I may have kissed one, and I think the others I just high-fived. Like, why did you say it so definite?
I designed a handshake.
In the fuck story, it's always like with vivid detail.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I don't even know she's like, I don't even know if I even ended up making out with that guy. It's like, really? It's like, you described his dick for me.
She goes, it was dewy in the room. I would describe the air as dewy.
It was.
Then you go, what was that story? You go, oh, did I kiss that guy?
It was a tepid evening.
I don't really, but back to Lou Witzke, we were saying, have you ever hooked up in a cab?
Yeah, I think I fingered once.
Yeah, that's probably, I would probably say the most, if this was on Family Feud, I would say that's probably the most, what have you done in a cab?
I don't even think I've made out in cabs.
Really? I've made out in cabs, because I get
also in my time in New York, it was pretty much I was with Carla all the time.
Yeah.
So if I couldn't even tell you how many times I've been in a cab with a girl where it was, you know what I mean? Like, I lived here, so even if I was doing something shitty behind Carla's back, or whatever, it was still like en route to something, you know what I mean? Where it was just kind of like, I don't know if it was like cabs where it's like, it was definitely something like, all right, let's go. Gotta get there and gotta do something quick.
That's funny.
Drove, so did you hook up in your car?
I also did drive a lot. In my car?
You had to have. In your car?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, because I mean, for cabs, it's kind of like,
without a doubt. In fact, when I first used to come to New York, this is before Carl at all, I used to drive up, and there was a girl. She was have I told this on the air before with Kevin Hart? When Kevin Hart was trying to prove to me she's a whore?
No.
Oh, this is so great. So this girl, she would come to the Boston Comedy Club.
Yeah.
I met her. She was chubby chick, big titties.
Love it.
Pretty face.
Great.
Like cute. Definitely wasn't like a bad thing at all.
Yeah.
Like and she hung out like at that kind of the collective of like, not so much the Boston Comedy Club,
but the
like the Groove, Cafe Wall, like the music places. She was a dancer. She
got it. Yeah.
Theatery dancer sort of thing. But a wild chick, and she came out and like she would say the weirdest thing. I don't know what. I just didn't want to believe. I always want to believe if a girl was like whipping it at me like moments after meeting me that I'm like, it was something about me,
dude.
I don't have that like.
Just to
she'll do this to everybody.
The reason I say that is because I was conditioned, dude. I liked this girl in middle school, and everyone was like, she's a slut, you know, you like that, and then she really liked me, and I just will never forget my buddy going, if it was that easy for you, it was definitely easier for somebody else. And I was like, yikes. And that just fucking at 14 sets a pace where you're like, well, I guess I'm a fucking loser. Because I was like my girlfriend in 8th and 9th grade. And she like cheated on me, and my friend was like, yeah, of course she was a slut, dude. It was like easy for you. And you're like,
I don't have a gauge.
I'm charming. And they go, yeah, you're real charming. And those, as we've known in previous episodes, I told you.
I wooed her.
Dude, female bartenders, hot female bartenders, you know, that's like my fucking hang up. So of course, I play right into girls like that who are like, hey, and I'm like, because I made a funny joke. And I'm like, sure.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, this girl, she'd hang out, and then she would tell me things like on the phone, or not even on the phone, in person, that were like all clues. I should have known this girl was like.
It's great when you pick up the clues.
She goes, you're not going to believe it. Like when I eventually suck your dick, and I'm like, really? She goes, they used to call me the headmaster back in school or something like that.
That's so funny.
I was like, phew, I bet this is going to be a good blowjob. It wasn't really dawning. I was so fat kid that was like excited that a girl just was like, that was probably the most aggressively a girl's like, we're fucking. And
then it's just, and you're taking the signs that a normal person would be like, okay, well, you sucked a lot of dick to earn a biker nickname for your fucking.
Yep, not me.
For your fellatiating abilities.
They used to call me knob polish back in the They called me pledge because I polish knobs.
Yeah, I was one-stop shop. I could suck you, clean you, and fucking whip you into shape. And you're like,
they called me OxyClean. I shined your silver.
Oh, I could get that thing out. Yeah, no, they call me Roto-Rooter. I could get your pipes clean.
They used to call me liquid plumber back.
You got clogged pipes. I'm gonna suck those things clean. You go, oh, so like how did you practice on like a teddy bear? It's like, yeah, no, on the fucking starting varsity football team.
They used to call me Scrubbing Bubbles. Like, why? Because how you suck dicks? Like, no, I was the janitor.
You know what I've thought about this, and I think whatever girl I end up with is gonna have to kind of have a little bit of a hoary past because I like seasoning. I like a little seasoning. No. You don't like a girl who's like, I don't know what to do. I want a girl that's like like spits on it like she's wounded, like Rambo.
No, you want
unless you have a Madonna whore thing, it's like most guys actually want a girl with some sexual experience.
Yeah, I was thinking that because there was like this. I was in Midtown and there was like this beautiful blonde girl, like this model walking, and I was like, I'm not into that. I'm into a girl that's like thick, that's like a reformed bowling alley waitress. It's like that's what I want. Just some girl that's like, yeah, all right, you feel you want to watch some TV, then I'll just give you a fucking wild blowjob.
And she was like, so pretty instead.
And you're like, yeah, this is great. Like that, I just need a girl like named Vicky who's just like, yeah.
Oh yeah, Vicky's a good one.
Vicky's like, Vicky's like, you want me to?
Stace.
She goes, you want me to jerk you off on my tits? And you're like, you are great. Because I don't want a girl that's like, I don't know, baby. Do you want to maybe kiss? And you go, I had a drinking problem for 12 years.
Place.
Yeah, I had a drinking problem for 12 years. I need you to really bring the thunder.
Step it up.
Yeah. Satisfy me.
That's why the British rapper was so great. Sorry to go off topic, but the British rapper was great because she was just fucking in it. And you're like, I like dicks and butts and butts. And you're like, get it. But she was down to get in the mud. You want someone that gets in the mud. Anyways, back to this girl saying her fucking nickname for sucking dick.
Yeah, she's telling her nicknames to Headmaster. And then when we did start fucking, these are all clues, by the way. I was like, where do we go? Because I had my car, and I was going back to Philly. I didn't live up here or anything yet.
Yeah.
In fact, I was meeting with Keith and driving back to Philly. Keith and Kevin Hart.
Did Keith say anything about her being a whore?
No. Kev did also. What ended up happening was I was driving, and she would like, then she would like start hanging out, like meeting at shows.
Yeah. Because you guys started fucking.
It's one of the few times I was only like ever single. The very few months I was ever single in my life. Mm-hmm. But we went to. She would come to some of my weird little shows I would do.
Did you start to like her?
But just because she was, that's all it took at that point for me.
It's all right. It's all right.
I'm saying it's all it took for a point for me. It was like if a girl was fucking me, I was like, this is great. I mean,
that's most of my life.
I lost my virginity at 17 to a girl, and then shortly after that, I dated a girl that didn't fuck, and then after that was Cheryl, the girls with 5 years, 6 years on and off. One or two, maybe three things happened within that.
Okay.
right? So now we're up to like 5 or something chicks, and I'm 20 something years old, 22 years old or whatever. And then single for a little bit, hooked up like 2 or 3 times in there in like 6 months, and then Carla for a long time. So I said most of my shit was done like shittily. This was actually a thing that wasn't, and I was very excited that a girl, look, especially when you're single, and you know this too, you're single a decent amount in your life,
Yeah, majority.
You get you do get latched into someone. It's like, like all the time, pussy's pretty great. You know what I mean? It's like, that's pretty great. So it's like you'll like kind of be like, well, I'll see this person for a while and figure out where it goes.
Yeah.
So I knew, and then also she always talked about, and I think these guys are still around. The band guys who all hang around, she would always talk about those guys. Like, I was hanging out one time with Raj and Butter. There's a guy named Butter, which if the guy's name's Butter, that's not going to bode well. And then I started eyeing her up.
He's definitely not hanging out with her for the conversation.
Then I was eyeing her up and being like, oh yes, this chick definitely is normally into black dudes. And what she's seeing is the point of my career where I'm doing like late nights at the Boston, if anything. But I'm still doing all the black shows.
Okay.
So that's what she was kind of fell into this. I think she probably saw me even at like Sunday night at the Boston when it was like Will and Talent's big, the Urban show. So, she's hanging out, and one day Kev just goes, he goes, I'm talking about her, and I'm probably putting too much like heart.
You're telling she's got good stories?
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that.
You're doing the thing where you go, I'm just fucking her or whatever, but man, she had me laughing the other day. Yeah, dude. When you start doing that, you go,
she can dance like no one's business.
No, but what hurts more is when your friends catch you as you go, we were like, hung out all day. I was like, I wasn't even sick of her. It's crazy. Not like that at all. Everyone's like, you fucking pussy whipped loser.
I'm not even sick of her. It's such a hilarious thing to be a compliment in a guy's world. Listen, I was with her for like the whole weekend. I swear to you, I didn't hit her. I didn't tell her to fucking leave.
Dude,
one of the
ones that hurts the most that I remember was when I was dating the actress in LA, and it was when it was new, and I was like really into it, and it's almost as bad as when I told you that, and I was like, oh, she tells great stories, which obviously will bite me in the ass till the day I die, which is fine. Che and I were at the cellar, and I was like, and then she like quoted, I forgot what she quoted, and he just looked at me and he goes, that's disgusting. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. You're like, it's like you walked out of the house without pants on. You're like, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn it. Why did I say that?
Oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
She didn't want to play house with your beautiful wife, Tracy.
No, it's in the fucking box. It's in the fucking box.
So, so I'll tell you what this girl. So Kev goes.
You were talking about her in a very nice way.
Yeah, and he goes, she's just like a whore chick, man. Like she'll fuck whoever. And I was like,
did he say it casually or like
pretty casually? Yeah, it was actually a pretty dick move what he did, but like it is like it's a funny story in hindsight.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, dude. She's like, I'm telling you, she will. So me and him it was my Saturn I had.
Yeah.
I was driving my Saturn and we got up there.
Dark green?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dark green Saturn.
Yeah. That's my special power with my laser eyes. I can guess what color car.
Dark green Saturn.
I know exactly.
I mean, they're basically red or dark green, right?
Yeah. Dark green's probably the most prominent.
And black.
Yeah.
But I got a dark green one, some gray interior.
Great.
She gets it. So we're going to grab her from somewhere in the city, and she's coming to a show.
Dick sucking competition.
Yeah.
You don't even know she's there. She comes out with a number on. She goes, "I got a belly full. Is it cool?
Jaw hurts for nothing. Yeah. 4th place. Not even a certificate.
Just bullshit. Not even on the podium. And I took 3 in the choppers.
And people were laying heavy for me to at least place.
I mean, I had to make the last guy pop in like 6 seconds even just to show up to the final.
At some point, I was given so much hand and jaw. It's got to be partly this guy's problem.
Goes, I look like a hyena eating a carcass.
I don't know if this guy's spine got severed, but he was not hardened up for nothing.
Yeah, she goes, I was sucking on a tube of cookie dough. You know what
it was one of those frosting bags.
You know what it's like? Back jaw and some cake frosting.
You worry it's going to clog your throat and not come out.
You go, and then it does, and you go, it's sweet as fuck on the back of my tongue.
So he goes, yeah, and so we're driving together, and I was just going to have her hop in the back seat.
Yeah.
And me and Kev were in the front, and she was going to go to the show. She wasn't like my girlfriend or anything, but I was like, yeah, we'll grab you, come to the show. Figuring I'll get my dick sucked or whatever afterwards. And we pull up to her, and she gets in the back, and Kev just gets out of the front seat and gets in the back. Now I'm driving Miss Daisy, which is very weird.
Yeah.
And Kev just goes, so Jay tells me that you suck like really good dick. They used to call you the headmaster in school. And she goes, oh yeah, they told, like, she wasn't like shaken by, like, I would never say that to somebody. Even if I felt really confident, I'd be like, in that scenario, I'd be like, no. But he saw who she was, I guess, like right through it. He goes, so I heard you, they call you the headmaster. You suck really, Jay goes, Jay said you suck really great dick. She goes, yeah, I am pretty good about it. He goes, and you see his like shoulder, Kev's like 5'2" with this big massive dick. And you see his shoulder just go like, yeah. And he goes, show me. And then she just takes out her gun and fucking, and I see her head disappear. And I'm driving around just thinking, and all that's going through your head is like the 20 minutes ago when I was going like, Kev, you're wrong about her. She likes me.
Dude, you know what you should have done? You should have done one thing. You should have done the thing that I hate in cab drivers. You should have hit the gas, then hit the brake.
Just kill her with Kev's dick.
And then it just flies off.
Oh no, what did I do?
You go, Jay, why are you driving like that, man? I just fucking punctured the back of her neck like Species. My tongue just went through the back of her neck.
You just cannibal holocausted this chick.
Oh my god. You're like, she's like,
like the immediate death, the eyes.
Yeah, it's fucking Kevin Spacey in Friday the 13th. I can do that for an hour.
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, just getting fucking
like
yeah, bulged eyes.
It's like the dead. So watching so much Walking Dead now. That's a guy like all the zombies. It's always headshots. So,
oh, dude, can I tell you right now, as your friend?
But here's what's so funny about this chick. I love it.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
This breaks my heart, though. This makes me sad to hear this story, because I have been in that situation where the girl whores out with your more attractive, more confident friend, and then you're there like, well, I made her laugh harder than you did.
Oh, and then she's still there. And then she's still there to go. I know, but there's also, and you also fall back with. But that girl still. Here's what's funny about it. I'm saying she did that so just nonchalant.
By the way, gum out of the mouth on the side of the car. Yeah. Hilarious touch.
Oh yeah.
She should have gone, Jay, put your hand out.
Give it to me.
You hold the gum.
It'd be funny if she goes, if she hold your hand out and it wasn't even for the gum, she just like spits in my hand and puts a cigarette out.
All right, thanks. She goes, I'm going to suck this guy's dick. I'm going to give him such an inspiring blowjob. He's going to become 100 millionaire. He's like, I can do anything. I can accomplish anything.
So here's the funny part. So we pull up to the place we're going to. I don't remember where that was.
That's a weird parking job.
Yeah, Kev gets out. And then all I remember is this motion was so weird. Like, so she gets out of the car, and so she gets out of the back seat.
Yeah, driver's side.
Of driver's side.
Yeah.
He was also backseat driver's side. That's where he was sitting. But he, like, got out.
So she
slid over to get out because it was, the curbside. And I get out. And when I get out of the car, always remember this motion. It was like she was holding the open door and, like, swung her body around, like, right into me. And just started, like, trying to like make out and kiss me. It was just like suck Kev's dick. And I'm not even like I swear to you, I don't know. For some reason, I'm not like really like uptight about shit like that. I don't even have like that. Like if I was fucking a girl with a buddy in my life ever, like, and like the girl was blowing the guy, and then I like moments, a minute later was fucking her, and she went. I don't overlook it as like it's like I'm sucking his dick. I don't really subscribe to that.
But
but it was it just happened,
and it's also like
and
that's
like I don't know if he came or anything, and also like you just blew my friend. You've been hanging out with me for like 3 weeks or whatever. You just blew my friend. Listen, in fairness to her, I assume she like thought I was like must have said that she'll suck your dick, Kev, because I didn't go like, what do you guys do? I was just like, okay. I just kind of like, in hindsight, it was probably a pretty like, it was Kev trying to like alpha me and like be a fucking dick, I guess. Yeah, for sure.
If I was friends with Kev, I'd be like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, it was she. I mean, it was a million years ago now.
You could have proven that she was a whore, and I get what you're trying to do to prove that she was like, that was like a friend trying to prove something in an argument, but you're also like, hey, that hurt. like that fucking stung, you asshole. Like,
it was sort of inconsequential at the end of the day because it was. But anyway, but that move when she kissed me, I was like, hey, what are you doing? Come on, what are you doing?
She goes,
like, I think it was the last time we ever hooked up.
She goes, baby.
But it was so like what a weird way to show is like.
You know what's funny?
But that girl though, particularly, what I was going to say about fucking in cars.
Yeah.
is that which another thing that I should have known. I was like, where do we go? Like, I don't, it's like I can't go far, but where do you park in the city and fuck? And we did once, like in the East Village, but it was very like just seemed dicey. I can even tell you exactly where.
Yeah.
It's off of 4th Street, like there's where it starts getting like those cobblestoney roads.
Yep.
Before really the East Village, I guess. It's
That's like I know what you mean. It's like right by Broadway.
It's like a block or two from Washington Square Park.
Yes, I know exactly.
It's like a little side streets.
That's where I got your Eagles hat, buddy.
Yeah, New area, yeah. So right there, but on the side street there.
Yeah, and this one it was dicier.
Yeah,
it wasn't as cleaned up and rich as it is now.
And not even that. It was just like. There are people walking through it. It could get weird if you're fucking it. And then, by the way, she wasn't, like I said, she wasn't like a small girl. She was like a big tits, like fat ass chick. So I'm a fat dude, so it was an ordeal. So, but then she goes, "Oh, I'll tell you where we can go. Go into Astoria, and there's the bridge to
Triborough."
No. Fez lived there from Ron and Fez for a while. It's removed. It's
fuck.
Roosevelt Island.
Yeah, so you're right under the 59th Street Bridge.
Yeah, we go to Roosevelt Island. She goes, there's like an insane, like a mental hospital
on Roosevelt
Island. She goes, and there's like big parking lots, and you can go out the back of that. And then, like, literally, after fucking her the first time in my head, I'm going, like, why does she know this quiet mental facility, first of all, and everything in this back of this room? But it was
do you remember
it was short lived, but as far as car fucking, and then my ex-girlfriend Cheryl, who I was with for a long time, we used to fuck like after school.
Well, that's like
fucking in the car. We were saying we watched the Cops where people were fucking in the car this morning, me and Christine, and talking about that, and like it was so funny, like. Because they were naked, which I always find weird for car fucking. I go, Cheryl used to come out. She used to be in a fucking Charlotte Hornets pullover starter jacket.
Great.
Just with her jeans off of one leg. Great. And just like fucking me. But she was tiny. She was tiny.
Well, the thing you brought up about knowing places, this goes back to the beginning of the show, but you remember Dawn from Tucson that used to blow me behind an AutoZone.
Yeah.
She knew about that AutoZone. It was like she got in the car and she goes, all right, take a right here. All right, go down this alley. She goes, there's a loading dock right to the right. And you're like, how the fuck do you know about this place? Do you work for AutoZone? And then blew me, and it was like a perfect place where you could just pull in at night, get a blowjob, and then pull back out. I'm like, yeah, you definitely knew that. But kind of a reverse thing of the Kev story of him hooking up with a girl that you liked. Remember that girl I told you about that from like 16 to 21 just kind of like ran my shit? I had a huge crush on her, and she'd be like, maybe we'll fuck, and then we'll hang out. We never fucked or whatever. It's almost a reverse of that, where she had a fucking threesome with my friend and her like best friend. They had a threesome, and that's how I met her. They were like, oh yeah, Mike had a threesome with this girl or whatever. And I was like, oh shit, she must be down to fuck. And she's smoking hot. And then I never fucked her. She had a threesome with my friend and never fucked me. I never even saw her naked. And she had me on the fucking hook for 4 years.
Man, you are one pathetic loser. No offense. No, none taken.
We'll be right back to the bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder. And now back to the bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Way early in me and Christine's dating, she begged me to finger her in a car.
Yeah.
That was always one of those, I used to bring it up to her all the time. It was one of the funniest sentences ever. This is still like a pretty heavy drinking Christine, but she goes, she was like, what'd you say? She was like, come on. I was like, I don't know. This is like a pretty crowded street. She's like, 2 seconds, bro.
That's really funny.
2 seconds.
That's 2 seconds, bro.
She pulled her jeans and pants like away from her body. He goes, come on, 2 seconds, bro.
She goes, just push the button. That's all I need you to do. Just push a button.
Just give a little ring-a-ding-ding.
You know what's funny is like drinking.
2 seconds, bro.
2 seconds, bro.
Oh, sexual aggression, Christine, is particularly is night and day. And I'm also way better.
But I remember,
I'm actually way better and confident if I'm drinking a little bit. I'm not, you know.
But also, beginning of the relationship, sex is you're way more aggressive and like horny and shit like that when you're like because I remember one of the.
But I was pretty nervous about getting stopped in the car. I don't know if I even. But my license may have not even been clean at that point.
One of the longest relationships I was in, that was like a criticism where a girl's like, my ex-girlfriend was like, we used to do a lot more fun stuff at the beginning of the relationship. You're like, yeah, it's the beginning of the relationship. I'm treating you like shit. I'm treating you sexually all fucking devious because I just basically picked you up and it's gone. I got you.
Christine, we used to get into early fights on because Christine would tell me, and by the way, I'd ask, you know what I mean, but Christine would tell me
you lost your bonfire button.
the way she would tell me like her stories, and then you'd be like, oh, so she's cool to do this stuff, and then when she wouldn't with me, I would get irate.
You'd be like,
she was one of my hottest moments ever. Like we were walking with a group of friends, and this guy who like, she wasn't even dating or anything. This is a guy that like she liked and she fucked before. Like at least they took me off to the side and like everyone else just kept walking and he fucked me up against a fence and and something else about where you thought maybe people were watching or something. Maybe was it a rooftop or something? You did something again like a public.
Christine's got that girlfriend face right now. She goes, "That was between us."
No, I don't. It doesn't matter. Whatever you did.
It's just what I see with my laser eyes.
Yeah, whatever. I only see the truth. You've never seen Christine's face before.
I go. I'm not gonna lie. Christine's much more Armenian than I thought she was. I thought she was Italian for the first 3 years of the show.
But she was. We were on a rooftop at one point. In the city, and I was like. I was kind of like, hey, let's fuck around. And she was like, she just kept making like reasons like not to, and it was getting so, and I was just got fear. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'm not some dreamboat from your group of friends.
Jay is the first guy I've ever slept with that actually is concerned about me coming. And so like all those guys,
Jay,
it was like,
you big sweetheart.
I would just
I get concerned. I don't like it.
I would just
I don't want her doing it.
You go, you're not close. You're not close, are you? If you're close, we can't do this.
So I used to be a lot more like I would just fuck because it's like, oh, you just kind of go fuck, and it's almost like a foreplay thing. But it was like with him, if we were gonna like have a random alley or rooftop thing, it was like I'd get in my head of like, oh, what if I can't come like this? What if I can't? And then it kind of like shuts you down a little bit. I was and I was very nervous about being seen.
It's because I was white.
Yeah.
Nope, the guy against the fence was very white.
Whiter.
When that white, you said he had a big old 9-inch dick. Doesn't sound white to me.
He did, Irish guy.
Whoa,
so
now,
weird, right?
Now this is definitely made up.
Falling apart.
They kicked me off the island because my cock's so large.
It was too big.
Oh, it scared the rest of the Irish people. They said, look at that large cock. There's like a British dude in porn who's got like the biggest dick, or I'm like, yo, buddy, let's back that
big,
one
huge
up.
dick, and he comes a lot too.
Yeah,
Danny something.
Where he's always like, it's always the stepmom porn where he's like pulls it out and you're like, yowzers.
Yeah, I watch compilations of his cum shots. Guy blows big ropes. I mean, real face pancakes he leaves on these chicks.
I was thinking, I haven't like the cab thing. It was really that I thought it would have been a lot more with how many drunk hookups I had, but we were always kind of like going to either my house or their house.
It is a lot more.
But I used to like we used to have these smoke spots around where I grew up in the South Bay, and we named them after like different South American countries.
Oh, they were like, you're just as white garbage as I am.
It was like Argentina and Colombia, and there were all these places we knew that we could go sit in our cars and hotbox the cars.
Yeah.
And then it was like my ex-boyfriend would take me to those, and then later I would take like other guys to go fucking
smart. Dude, I remember this girl, God bless her, I went to high school with. She was the only person I consistently hooked up in high school, and she actually Facebook messaged me like a year ago because she works in Denver, and I ran into her, and I was like, how are you? And she's like, good, let's grab a drink when you're back in town. And she's like, sorry, no more random BJs anymore. And I was like, oh yeah, but we used to go to a fucking parking lot in this apartment complex that overlooked like a wash off, and she just blow me there, and it was like unbelievable. But she was like a year younger than me. She was like 6'3".
I think.
She's like my height.
I think I told you about the.
God bless her.
I told you about the chick, right? From I told the story before the Truth or Dare story. On This Is Not Happening.
Yeah.
About me and Kurt and my buddy Glenn, and we all like fucked this chick.
And then Glenn jumped in.
Yeah, and then but it was about her. It was about fucking her. But then like a year or two later, like being in a diner and seeing her again.
Yeah.
And I tell you, it was a bummer. Like she did that once with that group, and then I hooked up with her again with someone else once.
Yeah.
And then it was like didn't see her for a couple years. Then 2 years later, I saw her, and she looked better. Actually, she was she lost weight, which is probably drugs. It turns out. And whenever we saw her at a diner, and I was like, staying in a hotel again down there, and I go, hey, I was like, what's up? He goes, we're just hanging out. So we had a show in town or whatever. It's like, we come back and hang out at the hotel. She's like, oh, she goes, I don't do that for free anymore. And I was like, funny. And that really bummed me out, not because I wasn't going to pay for it, but it wasn't just that. It was just kind of like, oh man, like now it's not even like a part of you can believe when a girl's like, yeah, I'd love to have you guys run a train on me. You're like, this chick loves fuck. You don't want to, you don't start processing at that age. I'm talking, this is like 20 years old, 22 years old.
Oh no, it cost a pretty penny to get that service.
It's like really, that's what I mean. Like, so she didn't go anymore where it's like kind of under the guys, like what I just like guys and fucking, and like now you're like, oh no. I was like, even though I've already supposedly liked you enough to fuck around with you 2 or 3 times. Now it's like, no. I mean, maybe if I would ask her on my own or something, she would have. But like, any idea of like several of us, again, she's like, which by the way, the right answer is to not do it at all.
Yeah.
But it's a way worse answer to be like, that's not going to be free.
Yeah, that ain't free. Break.
Let's do it. We got a fun guest coming in.
Fun guest coming in who can argue with Jacob. We'll be right back. It's the bonfire.
Again.
And now, back to the bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Come on.
Do it in $5. Do it in her midget voice.
I'm sorry. You do it for a guy you roof fuck. You won't roof fuck me or rap for me, huh?
When you listen to this on adult contemporary stations, they take the whole rap out.
Do they do?
Yeah,
it's
so weird.
She does sound like a little person. And that's the voice of Mike Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome back, buddy. Mike Lawrence. For all tour dates, visit MikeLawrenceComedy.com. And, of course, follow him at the Mike Lawrence. We'll play a little right now.
Christine.
True.
Someday.
Yourself. The rest is up to me.
I want to look on the top shelf. I'm so tiny. I got little hands and I got little feet. And I get to run around and people get freaked out.
Then I'll burn your house down. Yeah, I was going to say, I hope you don't like these Jordans.
If you cheat on me, I'm going to get the kerosene and burn your house down. Burn Andre
She
Rison.
died in a car crash, probably chasing waterfalls. She caught one.
It wasn't. By the way, wasn't it like in a place where there's water? It was like in
it was like
Costa Rica or something.
Yeah.
They go. Are you sure you want to go on this waterfall tour? She goes,
Yeah. What's the worst that can happen?
It was like turn right, and then she died, and someone went, "Y'all didn't hear me."
Yeah.
I told you guys not to let her drive. She only had a left eye.
T-Boz.
Why would you let someone who has a glass? Why she had a glass eye? Right? Was it glass eye?
No, it's just she wore the patch for a while, and then she started just doing the mark under.
No, there's something wrong. No, something's with her eye.
Check her up. Did
Absolutely,
she have,
something's with her eye.
Privilege.
Maybe a slight astigma.
No. It was something. There was something with her left eye.
And then when
Or her right eye.
They're at the funeral and they go, "We told her
That's
not
a great
to
Google
chase."
search.
Lisa Lopez's left eye, fatal vision. I mean, dude, that's
too much to read.
Yeah, and by the way, when they mean vision, they don't mean
what happened to left's eye.
Are they saying the cause of death? She didn't have laser eyes, I know that.
She sure didn't. She had laser eye.
Type in why is she called left eye. That's probably, why is she called left
Good
eye?
search.
That's not...
Christine's going to read a fucking diatribe. Whole thing. She grew up loving soccer.
In keeping with the group's promotion of safe sex, wearing a black stripe under her left eye and eventually getting her left eyebrow pierced.
Oh, really?
That's a horrible origin story.
That really is. And you mean you're a fan of comics?
Spider-Man was a man who loved spiders. Like,
that sucks. Superman, good dude.
Guy was
Superman. What a super guy.
Guy was a real rackhead.
Yeah. Oh God, you bring up 8 legs around Peter, he will not shut up. It's too.
They call me the Spider-Man.
Actually, my name is Christopher Fjorgensen, and I'm just obsessed with Thor. And so, if you could call me, I'm into folklore.
Although Principal Joe Clark from East Side
was
High.
Batman.
East Side High. I'll say from East Side High, that is a better origin story of Batman than actual Batman.
Yeah.
You used to call me Crazy Joe. Now you call me Batman.
What?
I used to love it. You don't remember that?
No. Oh, shit, you're already dead.
You don't
They
remember
always
that?
die before I finish the song.
And when he took over,
Lean on Me.
Joe Clark, Lean on Me.
Oh yeah.
Morgan Freeman, remember he locks everything up and he goes.
Yeah.
They used to call me crazy. They used to call him Crazy Joe Clark,
Yeah.
and then he started walking around with a baseball bat.
Now they
And
call
he used to
him
call me
Batman.
Crazy Joe.
That was back before I just played the same role over and over again. I used to have a thing called range.
When my freckles got more prominent, my acting skills depleted.
After I was in Robin Hood, no one really took me seriously.
Why be myself when I could just be a white man's best friend?
I played God next to Jim Carrey. Everyone thought that was the role of a lifetime.
And now he's in Sprite commercials.
Yeah, rapping his ass off.
Dude, that was one of the funniest lines this year of Was it a Black Jeopardy? Was it the Black Jeopardy on SNL when they this episode's been brought to you by something and Sprite. How did we become the black soda? When did we become the black soda?
The last time someone tried to give me a mellow yellow instead, I had to choke a bit.
Do you think I'm not capable of violence just because I have a comforting voice and I can do penguin voiceovers?
Yeah. I'll stick this can of 7-Up up your ass and you'll waddle like an emperor penguin trying to find his mate.
Well, I'll beat you 16 ways from Sunday.
Let me put this cigarette out before I fuck you up.
I'd like to tell you that I'm not going to put a foot in your ass. I'd like to tell you that. But the world is not a fair place.
So
I just exist so that Denzel Washington seems versatile by comparison.
Mike, you're, I would probably say, the leading forefront expert on superheroes that I know.
Yeah.
Easily that I know.
Yeah.
We had a conversation here on the show a couple weeks ago where Jacob, our producer, is a huge fan of the Titanic, specifically the Titanic sinking. He doesn't like it when it's floating. He likes it when it's on the bottom of the Atlantic.
Because he looks like he survived it. I understand.
Yeah, he does look like a ghost that survived the Titanic.
Jacob's a relic.
Yeah.
Jacob's a little boy ghost.
Yeah.
He goes, I lost me mum and dad on the ship.
He just keeps coming to the studio going,
Will you walk me to the deck?
Hell yeah.
His fetish is fucking naked fat white women and pretending they're the iceberg.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I
now
can't.
I'm going to crash into you.
And he just puts his face out. He goes, I can't move. It's too quick. Oh, no. Kisses their side. He just kisses the side of their stomach and goes,
Now I'm going down for real.
but he had this theory of only limited superheroes.
Most superheroes' powers are worthless on a sinking ship. When if they're not on land, it's surprising how many superheroes are.
Your voice sounds like geese dying. I just want to say.
Yeah, wow.
Dying geese.
Yeah.
Dying geese? That's a range. That's a new range.
I like that.
I don't know if I want to look up what dying geese sounds like.
I've never seen someone make an impassioned argument with no passion. That was amazing.
Well, in fairness, we've covered it. We've covered it.
Okay.
That's why he's less passionate.
All right. So what you're saying is that's not true at all.
Well, there are plenty where you'd be surprised.
So
how
obviously,
they could not
Superman.
help.
We've gone through the list.
Okay, all right. So, give me
obviously
examples, and I'll tell you how.
Wolverine could not save the Titanic. I break it into 3 categories.
He could save more people with his unbreakable healing factor and stuff. He would be able to go in. Yeah, he'd be able to go into the rudders and stuff. He'd be able to claw through things and open up.
How does he fix
the ship going
250-foot gash in the ship?
Yeah,
it's sinking. He cannot repair the ship.
He could hold it, and the water wouldn't go through his body because he's fucking tough.
Well,
how big was the hole?
You're saying they're completely useless. I'm saying that they could still help more people would be alive than are.
If there were superheroes on, because I gave Cyclops...
Spider-Man could web up the hole.
Well, can he web up the hole? Because the water will go through the web, wouldn't it?
No.
Spider webs are worthless in water.
No, but his webs are waterproof, yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, he's been able to hold off water before.
Okay, my Cyclops could...
Look at the ferry in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
He holds that together.
What was I going to say? Cyclops could weld it shut?
He does not have heat vision. He has force vision.
What's that?
So it's like when his beams are like getting punched by the Hulk. Okay. But they don't have any heat.
So they're not hot. They don't burn through
he
things.
could break stuff with them.
But he can't burn through things.
Oh, it hits you. I thought it doesn't go through you.
I thought it was like a laser.
No.
Kind of like
no
I
heat.
have.
Superman has heat vision.
But Cyclops doesn't.
It's kinetic force, yeah.
It's kinetic force. All right. Well, you know what, Jacob? That's a win to you. Now we pull Cyclops off because he can't... I said that he could weld
he could also just blast the iceberg with one shot. He just takes the visor off.
No, here's the thing. They don't know.
Hit the ship.
It's hit the ship.
You can't prevent it. It's like, can they save the ship from sinking? Or if the ship is sinking, can they save the people, at least? Or can they only save themselves?
Like we said, the Flash can probably save the people just with speed. Like even if he grabs people too.
Yeah, because time would slow down.
Yeah, just
time would completely slow down for him, and he would be able to save everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
if he moved that fast.
He could run them. Yeah, he could run them to safety and come back and get everybody.
Look at this, Jacob. You smart ass.
No. See, this is the movie version, and doesn't a bunch of Iron Man robots come and seal up the ship? Like this is, he's not going to hold the Titanic together
No, it also
depends how damaged it is, but he would be able to save more people. He could make rafts with the webbing.
Okay,
he could certainly delay.
Let me say one that we had.
Not everyone will be saved. I'll give you that.
One of our biggest arguments was over the Incredible Hulk. Okay. Jay and I said that he could go maybe to the bottom and then with his Hulk strength push up. And
absolutely, yeah.
He could jump. He could jump to land. Right?
There's nothing to step on. Like he's not. What can he push up?
Ocean. He can go to the ocean floor. He can.
The ocean floor is 2.5 miles down.
But he could jump from like state to state, can he? Like the whole.
He'd be able to hold the ship together.
You think hold the ship?
He'd be able to. Dude, he held up an entire mountain range in Secret Wars.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. And then when he went to Planet Hulk, he just became more powerful and more angry.
Stand on. What is he standing on?
Hulk, I'm going to sub in.
I'm on the boat holding it together.
Let me say this. I'm subbing in my Incredible Hulk argument for my Cyclops because I didn't know Cyclops' power was kinetic. I thought it was heat-based, and so I was speaking incorrectly, and I just want to apologize. My family and I are going through a time. We need our privacy. Thank you very much. Who else did we say that could...
Captain America, useless.
Captain America's useless. But
no, he's not.
How so?
Because he's the best leader that's ever lived. He's already been frozen. He would know what to do in these conditions. He would be able to save more people. Now, so your argument is they can't save everybody. If they can't save everybody, they're useless.
Fit a few more people into the lifeboats.
He would
save
hundreds more people.
Hundreds more. Yes. So when we get a hero from you, we want a quote of how many people they could probably save.
Yeah, so say
Captain America says a couple hundred.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, Jacob.
I believe that he could say through his sheer power,
through his leadership ability,
muscle, put more people so that boat's not leaving till the.
But his greatest strength is his mind.
Down.
Yeah, his greatest strength is his mind because he's such a great leader. Now,
he's
what about
a strategist? Yeah, and you believe what he said.
What about Thor? Would Thor?
Oh yeah.
What with his hammer?
Now he could use lightning to weld.
Yeah, now he's got the lightning ability because he
controls all weather. Storm would be good in this situation.
Storm would be great.
Are we taking this seriously? Like he's saying, he's directing a lightning bolt under the water where the ship is.
I mean, Jacob, are you saying we taking this seriously? This is about superheroes saving the Titanic.
Yeah.
Right, but how's the lightning bolt hitting the ship? And
he could also freeze it with wind powers.
Wind.
He could freeze the ship shut.
The Thor has powers of weather.
Yeah. The hammer does all. It also teleports, so he could teleport everybody.
So he could teleport everyone. So
Thor, that was we were up in the air because I didn't know all of Thor's powers.
That's what I said about Nightcrawler. It says Nightcrawler can just grab people and he can just grab people two at a time and just take them somewhere else.
Yeah.
Just like transport.
All right, so far on the list of people that we have saved.
How long do these powers last? There's got to be a finite.
Nightcrawler would get exhausted. The problem with Nightcrawler is that he can only teleport to places that he can see. So if you're just in the middle of the ocean,
he's kind of far.
The farther he goes, he's not going to know where the closest land is. And even if he does, he would be exhausted by a few people.
Okay, what about Beast?
Beast is very smart.
Yeah, he's intelligent. He's the smartest X-Men.
Yeah.
So you think he could save how many people? How many with your range?
I'd say he saves like 120 more
than Captain America.
Not as smart in a time of crisis as Captain America. Captain America is the guy you want. Reed Richards, now that's the guy you want the most, Mr. Fantastic, smartest guy in the world. Yeah, can stretch himself.
He can fill the hole. Also,
yeah.
He could block the. He really could block.
Oh, Invisible Woman could totally block the hole. Human Torch could weld it.
Yeah. So Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four. I disagree with you with Mr. Fantastic. First of all, how are his powers in freezing cold?
He can stretch, dude.
He has durability.
And can he? What is he going to do to stop the ship from sinking?
He's going to capture everybody.
So the Titanic goes down, but the people can float in. He's going to make a giant.
Yeah,
he'll make a sack.
He's a human flotation device.
Yeah, he can make a giant sack.
And 2,200 people are going to sit on his back.
He has kangaroo pouch, dude. He's going to kangaroo pouch it.
He can make himself like crazy big. I mean,
he's Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
My only question was, does his stretching cease in cold weather, in cold water?
He's been able to handle like pressures. It depends. It wouldn't be ideal, but he'd be able to save some people.
But one that he does say wouldn't do shit is Thing. Thing would be
because he's a rock and he would just sink.
He's kind of useless. He's a brute, but he can't do anything. Maybe he's going to say, okay, fill a few more people in the boat, but the ship goes down and he goes down.
Well, if there's doors that people were trapped under, he could break those and stuff.
So I think we're starting to find a little middle ground with the argument here, where that superheroes necessarily
aren't you happy to find out though, Jacob, that superheroes could help you if you were on the Titanic?
I mean, you were so
you don't want to be so defeated.
My
by
question was, I'm saying most can't save the ship.
What I'm saying is, who is going to save me from what I've become?
Yeah, that's exactly. He's Dr. Doom.
I don't know. Yeah, no, save the ship is a very different thing. Yeah, actual
and
stuff.
still, a majority are going to die.
Yeah, that's fair.
But quite a few are. Okay,
I like that Jacob. That's Jacob's speech to the people on the Titanic. He goes, "Most of you."
So when do they get there? Do they get there after everything? Like after everything's gone wrong?
Yeah, they're on the boat. They're dancing.
Okay.
They're having a good time. It's a superhero getaway.
Fucking
and then all of a sudden,
DiCaprio's plowing out a chick in a fucking buggy
the
car.
iceberg is further causing damage, right? And it's hitting more and more.
Leo, at the moment, Leo's downstairs blowing backs out in a Model T.
It's a fucking sticky, steamy situation.
Hands against the window. Upstairs, Thor's doing a little zoot scooting. You know, he's
Zane couldn't be more upset by what's going on.
I like that we always think that the band that played on was selfless. No, they were just egotistical musicians.
Yeah, I've had a girlfriend stolen by a musician. They have the largest egos in the world.
Yeah, they were just doing shitty jam band stuff. Like, how do we know they weren't doing Grateful Dead stuff? Like,
you want to take this one for a walk? He goes, ooh, that water is cold. Yeah. Let's play all the way in.
They were doing a Fish cover as the Fish.
Also, it's like, guys, you want music to die to?
Yeah.
Here, you guys want to die to this soft...
And cruise ship music.
Yeah.
They're cruise ship musicians. How do we make cruise ship musicians noble?
It's cruise ship musicians from like this time period, just even the shittiest of that.
Yeah, they're all dead. We should just do a.
If it happened now, you just get a guy, like a fat 55-year-old guy singing "Land Down Under."
It's 1912. The bass player has no rhythm.
Yeah. He's just
come from a land down under.
2018 Titanic band's just a Casio. He goes, "This thing's wet. I'm useless, guys." That's what you know.
I can't acapella covers of Hall & Oates.
Yeah, he goes,
it's literally just Tool going, "Can you swim? Can you swim? Can you swim?"
He goes, "I can do a Tool Anima again, and it's going to make people upset, or I could do Toto's Africa for the 15th time." But I'm watching people go under the water, and it's starting to shake me up a little bit.
He's like, you know what? I always love this song.
I'm curious.
What were you going to
say about Batman? Because first of all, my whole thing was they're on the ship as passengers. They're not expecting it, but they have their powers. He's there as Bruce Wayne, passenger on the Titanic. It's struck. Now, I told them, if you want to go down this ridiculous route where he brought a underwater welding suit, I'm not going to do that. Can Bruce Wayne...
I love where Jacob puts his foot down. He goes, "Now listen, I'll let him smoke pot in the studio."
So you mentioned the only person who might be a better leader than Captain America
is Bruce Wayne.
So he immediately has a plan. He's the
greatest detective of all time.
Yes.
So he knows his stuff.
These girls looking at flexing?
Yeah. That little girl's super impressed.
I'm looking at the sinking scene from the movie right now. What I'm wondering is if we're saying that these superheroes are on the ship, wouldn't anybody with super strength, if they caught it, be able to go against the iceberg and just turn the boat to go a different direction?
Cyclops would be able to blast it out of the water.
In Jacob's defense, he's always maintained this is the scenario of problem has happened. You didn't know you're a super strong superhero, but you're fucking banging a chick in a buggy parked on the lake.
I mean, Batman also could just call all the Justice League. He can call the Bat Plane. He can call the Bat.
That we've said call the Bat Plane.
I did say
that was something. And he said 1912.
In 1912?
Oh, sorry. He can call the Bat
steam engine.
The Bat prop plane.
Oh, so you're saying that they only have the resources of 1912?
Yes, they have their powers, but they have the resources of 1912.
I mean, if anyone's listening to this at Dark Horse, this could be a whole series for DC because they're grabbing at air at this moment. Maybe put all of them the way that they did Marvel through time. You do DC through time and have.
The times we're in now. They're going to make Wonder Woman fix the problem. I'm sure. With rationality.
We all know in 1912 she should be where she's supposed to be in her cabin making
Black
the bed.
Panther would save them all, but they won't let him on the boat.
Yeah. he goes, "Don't they understand? I have the vibranium for this. Why will they not let me out?" And they go,
"Where was Wonder Woman? I think DiCaprio was busting her fucking sniz open in the." the carport.
Where it was?
I have a ticket.
Yeah.
No, I have to leave the third level if you want me to solve this.
They go, you're a superhero from a fictitious African nation.
Wonder Woman's trying to save him. They're like, make me a sandwich.
Wonder Woman, I don't care what you did before the boat ride. You're my bride.
If you let me stop shoveling coal, I could probably help.
He goes,
you can participate in the boat ride, but you can't participate in the vote ride.
hey.
He goes, listen, lady, it's not 1918, all right? We don't have it yet. Get out of here.
I'll be honest, that ship was built pretty shoddy for this iceberg to cause that kind of trouble.
Yeah, what a shitty
Built
boat.
very well.
What a dumb boat.
Was it, Jacob?
I'm just saying that.
Yes, it was.
Was it? Because this little piddly fucking
A big iceberg.
Hey, Jacob.
And her twin sister, Olympic, crossed the Atlantic 500 times, no problem.
Yeah, you know what I like?
Just
I like
poor captain.
I like a boat that goes from port to port.
Now, could Iceman save people? Would he be able to freeze?
Yeah, that was my
water?
That was one of my first examples.
And
I
people
said, I said he could freeze it all the way to the bottom. He could basically keep the boat above ground.
Yeah, make a giant ice cube
by making a giant ice cube.
Anyone with telekinetic abilities would be really good in this situation.
Yeah, because they
keep
could
them floating, and
they could call out the Coast Guard.
Like a Jean Grey,
That's
like Jean Grey.
Telepathic, yeah.
Jean Grey, though.
Talking to the mind.
Yeah.
Telekinetic is
so
moving with the
telekinetic.
mind.
You think they put it like Jean Grey puts them in a big bubble and moves them?
Not even. She could probably just keep. She could probably just keep the actual boat.
That was the
above
thing
water.
in the 60s.
Great, we
the
fucking
women,
dorked our only black friend out of the room.
Wow, we got to get him back somehow.
the women were so much more powerful, but they just couldn't ever touch anybody. Like every woman's power in the 60s was just like
that's just so funny.
Just pushing people away with their awful mind.
That's how afraid men were of their own penises in the 60s. They go, well, what if we can touch these dames? We'll have to have sex with them, and they're all strong.
Yeah, she has to hold you while she flies you through the air to safety.
Well,
You're like with her teeth. Goes, oh man, she goes, I was in a terrible fire this morning at the top of a skyscraper, and Supergirl came and took me down. He goes, really? Are you okay? He's like, yeah, dude. She had the biggest titties. They were smashed against me the whole time.
Like Scarlet.
She smelled. Oh god, she smelled so good.
Oh my, she smells like Krypton.
I wish I was 5 floors higher. If I'm being completely.
I'm not gonna
honest.
lie. I might jump off a building.
Scarlet Witch's powers are not defined at all in the Marvel movies. It's like she's using the abilities of menstrual blood. It's just
So
weird.
funny. She goes, she's having an attitude day.
Yeah.
I didn't even feel you need a new one, right? She just kind of like. She just make enough like red stuff to make the guys.
Well, her powers are all about probability, altering probability, so she could alter the probability that everyone will survive.
Okay. All right. So see, there's a lot more people in the superhero realm that could save it that you didn't know about, Jacob.
Idiot.
Aquaman. Now, Aquaman would be very useful here.
I disagree.
All right, let's
he
get into
would not be able to use the sea creatures to help the people.
I've had this. Well, my theory is.
You wanted to say he's had this discussion, but then he realized he's only thought about it to himself.
No.
We talked about Aquaman, but I thought
let's say I'm saying the creatures have free will. He can communicate with them, but he can't command them.
Yeah, he can. He totally does. What are you talking about? What rules are you going by?
This is what I thought, Aquaman. If I'm wrong about his powers, so if he could command them to do it, then yes, he can save her.
Yeah, and he also has all of Atlantis, all of the resources of the people of Atlantis. So the people of Atlantis could help as well.
Where's Atlantis?
It's under the sea.
Yeah, where?
Bermuda Triangle.
I mean, how far are they? Can they get there
all over the world
in an hour?
He has Atlanteans all over the world.
By the way,
Christine
looks up Aquaman to see if she could do it on
Momoa.
YouTube. First thing she goes right to Jason. The only thing, Jason Momoa. There's an actual video above it. It says the super weaknesses of DC's creature, which would have been pertinent to what we're talking about. And then the other one was just like super sexy Aquaman, Jason Momoa. She goes, that one.
One of the videos is, do you want to see Jason Momoa's workout to get ready for Aquaman?
She didn't even type in Aquaman. She just put in my free pass.
She goes, hi, Jason.
Yeah. No, Green Lantern would be extremely helpful because he could do anything with the
Yeah,
He can make a green Titanic.
I think that was an early concede for you, Jacob. You said Green Lantern for sure.
Yeah,
but I said
so. Aquaman couldn't. Aquaman can, if he controls all the sea creatures, he's able to help people.
He can for sure. The ones I definitely agree with were, I think Wolverine's pretty useless.
Yeah.
Saving the boat for sure.
Wolverine seems pretty useless.
He's not going to save the boat. Yeah.
Professor X, I think, is useless.
No. Doesn't he have telekinesis or no?
No, just telepathy. Magneto, very useful here.
Very
we
useful.
said he wouldn't.
He wouldn't do it though. That's the
It
thing.
depends. Even if there's a few mutants on the boat, then he would save them all.
Were there some sad Jews on the boat? Because he seems to be pretty. He seems to be pretty bitchy when you give them shit.
He's into mutants and Jews.
Jutants.
Yeah, so Magneto would Judans.
But technically before the Holocaust.
There you go. Why do you call this flight?
Oh, it was before the Holocaust.
Yes.
So he's not bitter.
Yeah, but
Although
he still has his powers.
He's also a little boy,
He
though.
can save it.
He's a little boy who doesn't
He's a
have
little
those
boy in the
powers.
Holocaust. If
Yeah.
he's an adult man with his abilities in 1912, he's not a villain. He just cares about his people more.
Yeah.
And if it's his own survival and saving other people, he'd save other people too.
Look at that flare. You're just like, no.
Yeah. The flamer goes, no.
Uh-oh.
So have you been dissuaded at all, or do you still?
No. I took all your points. I believe in them. And the only one I was on the fence with because I thought Aquaman can't command them. He can communicate.
he could just
so
talk
if it
to
was
them?
up
He
to
can
the
command
animals,
them.
he wouldn't.
They listen
wouldn't.
to him. He's their king.
1912 people butchered whales, shot dolphins. They even shot
Yeah, they do
dolphins
that
from
now.
the Titanic. Exactly.
Yeah.
So why would they, if they had free will, help
Because
anybody?
he's not a human. He's half Atlantean. He's of the sea.
Oh, my father's half Atlantean.
On my father's side.
I'm a quarter Atlantean on my father's
Oh,
side.
you fucked up now. I'm going to call my father. He's Atlantean.
You got his fish friends coming over. You got snapping, cracking.
Atlantean meaning Atlanta. He's Atlanta. He goes, he has gold teeth. He's got gold fronts and dreadlocks that he braids.
Yeah, the band.
So Batman's right here now, right? We see the ship sinking.
Yeah.
He's able to command everybody into a plan. He plans for every disaster. He does not go on a boat
to the band. Go
without
back, like,
thinking that it might sink.
I believe you that he could make a plan that everyone will get in the lifeboats. They'll be filled. Still, the majority are going down because there's not enough room on the lifeboats.
Wait, with the secret?
So
Batman would not allow
the
himself to
Titanic-
be on a boat that doesn't have enough lifeboats.
I'll tell you what.
He would ask that when he got on the boat.
Wait, these guys. I love these guys are playing the violin as it's sinking.
Yeah, by the way, if this was
Yeah,
happening
that's
on
so
any of the
morbid.
cruise ships I was going on while this was happening, like POD would be in the background.
I know.
I feel so alive. I feel so alive. By the way,
And the sad thing is, no one would be able to use the word victims.
Someone pointed out to me yesterday. Well,
But most of the
Terminator
people
timelines.
would be able to be used as flotation devices.
Somebody pointed out to me that at my comedy show on Shiprock, that the lead singer of POD and his wife actually walked out on the show.
On your comedy show?
Yeah, that makes sense to me
super
because
religious.
they're very religious.
Yeah. He goes, let's see what this big
But
J
it's
guy's
funny to
about.
have a rock star be like this. Whoa, I don't know, man.
Wait, could Aquaman get like whales to come under and like float the boat up?
Yes, he would. He's done it before.
He'll do it again.
Yeah.
Don't you understand? He's irresponsible with his powers.
But there's no superhero that can just fix the boat. Like there's no
Sure.
superhero
What about-
that can just like look at it and go like, "This is."
You didn't think about Boatman. He makes boats. His creative.
Well, like I said, Magneto would be able to control the metal in the boat. And,
There is Paul the drywall guy. I think he can probably go down there.
No, Jay, you forget his powers only work on land. If you're refurbishing an apartment complex,
I built every square inch from crown mold in the chair rail.
I fixed a hole in the Titanic. I did that for them.
Good morning, Rose. I know I'm supposed to be downstairs. You're very beautiful. I
Go full throttle.
I asked the band if they could play any Springsteen. I fixed the hole in the fucking sumbitch boat.
They said REO Speedwagon. I said that's all right. Mike, you probably
Bachman Turner Overdrive.
I said, can you
Ciao,
do
baby.
I said, can you do Beethoven's Ode to Joy? They said, of course. Mike, you're probably, I would say, out of my friends, you have the most clear, opinionated versions on criticisms of movies. I always find it to be like, you know exactly what you thought of it, and I respect that because I'm a wishy-washy son of a bitch. I'm John.
Has anybody ever made you waver? Ever, or do you come out firm? Has anybody ever been like, if you look at it this way, did you find and you go, yeah, I guess, yeah. maybe you're right.
Deadpool 2, I realized I was a little harsher than I needed to be.
I loved it.
I didn't.
But I have deep criticisms of it.
I bet you do. Well, here's the thing: is you're good at finding the deep criticisms. And the reason I bring this up is Jay and I are both glowing fans of the YouTube Red series Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No.
Okay. Do you have any interest in watching it?
I kind of do, and I kind of don't, because I'm just sick of reboots, and they all seem to follow that same formula of, look, here's new stuff, but it's mostly old stuff.
No, this is their nods to it are kind of fun and nostalgic, but the storyline is
okay.
I'll give it a shot.
I would like to know what you think of it.
I think if you give it 3 episodes, you'll be, I think, pretty.
Because my mom, I got Trish into it, and she was like, because my mom was like,
the Dish.
Yeah, I told the Dish about it, and I was like, hey, use my YouTube Red password to watch it, and she was like, I watched 3, and she goes, oh, it's cute. I like what they're doing. She called me last night, and she goes, I just watched the last 7 episodes all in a row. She's like, it's fucking great. She was like, in the end, got me. I was like, yeah, it's because it is. You think you know which way they're going, and then they keep switching it up just slightly. They kept kind of shifting.
I think it was Ball's move that questioned itself.
Okay, so just a second.
Back to the Titanic.
We're still watching the Titanic.
Because the Titanic's sinking ship is on the screen.
They're showing it breaking apart. Anyone with super strength would be able to keep it from breaking apart.
Yeah.
That's true. If you catch it, if you catch
it's
the
still
break.
going to sink even if it doesn't break apart. It's flooding. It's going down.
Yeah, but it'll give people more time.
Yeah,
figure something out. You can start fashioning rafts out of things on the boat. You know what I mean? You can start like figuring out what will float, and what you could get on.
Tell you that Model T
tables, whatever.
I just disagree with your main argument that they would be useless. Anyone with enhanced abilities or who is a brilliant strategist,
I should have said
you would rather one on the boat than not.
Sure, I should have emphasized saving the actual ship. I know they could save extra people, but the disaster is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And the ship's the important thing here.
Yeah, guys, we all know that is
beautiful.
Because anyone with super strength that flies does not need to have a base that they're holding things from, which I know is a concern of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they keep
guys
saying
like Wonder
the Hulk
Man
is
would be able
push
to
up the ship is like he's got to stand on something.
He can float.
How about Robin?
Dink.
Where's Robin coming in?
Oh, I got one. What about
holy filled lungs, Batman?
What about Commissioner Gordon's daughter after her Joker shoots her?
How about the ambiguously gay duo? Is there any way they can handle this?
What about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? You start going off the rails. You go, what about the entire cast of Mask?
How about Super Grover? How about Grover's alter ego, Super Grover?
Oh,
he has a knight's mask and a cape.
He does. He flies around.
Meteor Man?
Yeah, Robert Townsend's own.
Yeah, but Blank Man would be pretty useful.
Blank Man would be pretty funny, though.
What was Spawn? Could Spawn help this situation?
Yeah, he's got like a lot of powers. Now they're all finite, but he basically could do anything. He could all just teleport there to another dimension, which might be hellish.
That's what I was going to say. He takes him to hell. He goes, sorry.
But I was going to say more like, couldn't his cape wrap around the entire... His cape could wrap around the boat and stop the
chains would hold it together. Yeah, he's got supernatural powers.
Right, so we're getting somewhere, guys. We're really cooking with
What were you looking at there, Christine? Were you seeing if Caesar, the leader of the Planet of the Apes, could help? Because he's not a superhero. He's a problem we cause ourselves.
We must die if we have to.
Caesar is wet.
Spawn's cape could block the
water?
What would you say?
You're saying Spawn's cape could block the water?
I'm saying, I think he could wrap it around the whole boat. The cape's like infinite.
Why don't you wrap your mind?
I don't know Spawn enough.
It would take a lot of his abilities. He has a certain amount of power before he goes to hell.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he basically can do anything. It's just if he wants to do it.
I'd say wrap the boat in cape and have the chains hold the boat together.
Yeah, he would be able to do that. It's just,
bang, boom, done.
So I say he can keep the boat afloat until a rescue boat comes, but eventually he's going to have to unwrap it and it sinks.
Well, no, they're saying, in fact, I didn't even know this, he could take them with to hell.
Yeah. And by the way, you get pretty dry in hell. A lot of flames.
So what about? So were you guys saying about Cobra Kai? Was that it? Just
I just wanted to know. I want to know if you saw it because you're a guy where
I was liking your opinions. Deadpool, you were harsh on Deadpool.
Deadpool 2.
It was better.
Yeah, I mean,
really
liked it.
You
know what it is? Is there I'm an Ace Ventura 2 fan.
Just watched that last night. I think it's great.
But there are so few good comedy sequels, and I think the reason that one is great is because it does a lot of new jokes.
Yeah.
But often they just repeat the same ones, and Deadpool 2 repeated a lot of the say more.
Let me tell you something that you might not. When's the last time you watched When Nature Calls?
Recently.
Okay, because I watched it last night.
It's a good thing to say, actually, about that, because When Nature Calls, I always said, too, I think it's great. I think I might even like it sometimes better than the original.
I'm an original guy.
It's very new.
I like it better.
It was very new jokes.
See, but I watched it yesterday, and there were a lot of small, redone jokes.
Alrighty then, yes, but
No,
the cliffhanger, Bumblebee Tuna, the Monopoly guy.
Bumblebee Tuna, I can see
and
your balls.
here's
Your
what
balls
makes
for
it
sure.
what makes it
Hurricane
a
test.
The Rhino Butthole got me yesterday.
fantastic. Yeah, Tommy Davidson.
Tommy Davidson's great.
He's good.
With my help, he could be the best.
Also, the Slinky joke was great.
Awesome.
Oh, we got time to do
But
it
that's
again.
what I was going to say. The thing that makes it better is Ian McNeice.
Yeah, Ian McNeice is
He
fantastic.
looks so miserable to be there.
That's a chaperone guy?
The fat British
Yeah.
guy. He's like, I used to do Shakespeare. And now a man is talking out of his butt. Like, he looks so depressed.
When he plays the drums on the...
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's my favorite. He goes, "Good night, Dark Continent." Dude, that's one of the best. I mean, I
think it's better.
2 darts is just way too much. You know what? I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
Chicago, baby.
Chicago, but Bumblebee Tuna really made me laugh yesterday. Bumblebee Tuna. Your balls are showing. Bumblebee Tuna.
Alrighty. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
God damn, that made me funny. He goes,
Bumblebee Tuna? Bumblebee Tuna!
Has anyone had a better year in comedy than Jim Carrey's 94?
Eddie Murphy, 83 to 86. You can't be.
I'm saying the one year.
Oh, 1 year.
Were those movies same year?
No, so the 3 movies that he did that year, he was
This is
still on A
crazy.
Living Color in season 5.
Yeah.
Ace Ventura in April, The Mask in July, Dumb and Dumber in December.
That's crazy. That's a crazy run. And still doing In Living Color.
Now, Beverly Hills Cop and Trading Places in SNL.
And then he hosted, but you got to remember, he hosted SNL. As a cast
because
member.
someone wasn't able to make it.
Nick Nolte.
Yeah.
Nick Nolte bailed for 48 hours.
Wasn't that 82?
It was 82. So it was.
We're just talking a single year.
Single year, you might have Jim Carrey over Eddie Murphy.
I think just every one of those movies had sequels. They had animated series.
Yep.
It's pretty huge. They're all franchises.
Man. Jim Carrey, fuck it. And then now you see him and he goes, I just paint what I see.
Oh, he's such a jag.
God,
he really
that documentary. When Milos Forman died, I was like, I think I saw him die in that documentary. When he's like, Jim, can we please just do the scene? Jim's not here. It's Andy. Okay, let me think of my family that was murdered in the pogroms for a second here. And okay, Andy, if you could please just...
My favorite's
that
watching...
seemed like a nightmare. I mean, I couldn't imagine that.
My
He's
favorite's...
like, do you want me... If you want, I can come and do my impression of Andy. If you want me to come do an impression, he goes, no, I just wanted to talk to Jim for a minute.
And you watch Paul Giamatti in that, just keep avoiding the camera.
Oh, Paul Giamatti.
Can you just fucking stop already? Come on!
Dude, fucking Judd Hirsch. Judd Hirsch is being taunted by Jim Carrey pretending to be off camera. Like,
You know...
You're like, what are you doing?
Judd Hirsch is like, I knew him.
You know someone's gone too far when known pedophile / pro wrestler Jerry Lawler is the voice of reason.
Yeah.
When he's like, I was friends with Andy and he was a nice guy.
Yeah. That's got to be, that's like...
It was so bad.
That's,
Dude, this fucking episode went crazy quick, dude. We have to wrap up.
Jesus, really?
That's it, yeah.
That's it. Mike,
Jacob
thanks for
Steven
coming in.
Thanks for having me.
TheMikeLawrence.com, writing on the new season of
No,
Crap.
not the Mike. It's MikeLawrenceComedy.com at the Mike Lawrence.
I'm sorry, I fucked that up.
It's all right,
fucking
guys.
idiot.
With your new eyes.
I'm disappointed in both of you in different
Fucking
ways.
so stupid. I'm so stupid. But follow him, Mike
If
Lawrence.
you could please just do the ad read again, it would be very nice
I'm
to
sorry.
me.
You're not talking to Dan. You're talking to Dudley Maffei. That's who I am on Billions.
Okay, Dudley.
Mike.
Yeah. Make sure to follow Mike Lawrence at the Mike Lawrence.
I wish I was on the Titanic and that Wolverine was the only superhero there.
Cold metal sinking to the bottom. For all tour dates, visit MikeLawrenceComedy.com.
And also do your homework, Mike. Watch the Cobra Kai and come back and talk it with
I
me,
will.
please.
Yeah, got it.
I'd love to hear your review on it. Big J is going to be in Tampa this Thursday through Saturday. That's June 7th through June 9th. Then he's going to be at the Orlando Improv June 14th through the 16th. For tickets and other tour dates, go to bigjcomedy.com. I was just about to plug the Vegas date, but you just did so well.
Yeah.
You just did so well, dude.
It's so good.
I just want people to go back in time and
what's going on with Danny Sodes, huh, Christine?
I'm off. I'm off second half of June.
That's it.
But then I'll be in a San Francisco Punchline July 19th through the 21st, and I think I'm getting a date for Comedy Works. So, SF Punchline, July 19th
The
through the
important
21st.
thing, obviously, always just go to dansoder.com. You can find all of his tour dates. And thanks for hanging out, guys, in this very special Lost Tapes.
Hell yeah. Crackle, crackle, motherfucker.
Catch you guys next week.
Next week? No, we're off next week.
No, go fuck yourselves next week.
Yeah,
Crackle, crackle.